All right, here I am today. I'm on my walk. I've had to come a little bit deeper in today. There's people walking around trying to spot the eagle, but the eagle's up here somewhere, and it's definitely spotted them, and it's not coming out. So I'm walked very deep today. I walked very deep in the woods today after a big snowstorm that we've had. And I've had a couple of days of being in the house and, unfolding. And what we do is let go or hold on. We let go or we hold on. We have a choice, but sometimes our choice isn't so apparent because it is so painful at the time that you don't realize you have a choice but to deal with the pain of what's gone on in your past, in your life, who you've had to walk away from, say goodbye to. And that's a process of actually finding out who you are, is letting go of all of them. And sometimes, life does it for us. They let go of us before we can even really come to the understanding that we have to let go of them. So then pain arises, like, what have we done wrong? Where have we gone wrong? So God, the universe, always gives us a chance to let go first. But it depends on the depth and of our attachment. And with attachment with family members and friends, it's a real double-edged sword. Because if someone falls and you're attached to them, what happens to you? You fall too. And sometimes you fall deeper and longer than they do. Because your depth of attachment, is shall we say, sincere. It almost seems sincere to you that having that kind of depth is a good thing and a loyal thing, but it is actually stopping your growth, because the one you really should have any kind of attachment to is your own soul growth. And that's becoming more apparent. I'm standing on the river here. I'm standing on the river. That's becoming more apparent all the time. So the actual process of, bowing to your past. Every time you go through a portal within yourself, and I've gone through so many portals within myself, and I only say this because I know that once you step through a portal, it's like the mirror effect when you see it seems like there's tons of portals. Well, there is, because it's an unlayering. It's an unlayering of who you are, an unlayering of what has happened to you in the past and the illusions that you have walked through and embraced, because you are starting to see the true nature of life. And dying to yourself, taking a bow to the past, seems to be, an encore event. We continuously are doing it. It's not a one-time event. So if you think that you have mastered something by going through something once or twice or 3 times, you'll be shocked when you have to hit that note again. So realize that life is a process, and it's a consistent act of closing the curtain on one part of your life to the next part of your life. And as you do this, you become more realized. So it's not in vain. It's not like, oh no, I have to go through this again, because you're not going through this again. Another you is going, a more evolved you is going through it again. I use the analogy of a river. You can't step in the same river twice, and you are like that. You can't experience the same thing twice, because you are now a different person, and you keep evolving that way. So it's a beautiful thing to have these realizations and not expect that, your story's over. You don't want your story to be over. You want your story to go on. You want your story to evolve and you want to see what the next chapter is and what life brings you as you unburden yourself from the illusions, the lies, your belief systems, and being able to put some space in between your belief systems and what's happening is a really good thing. In that space, you don't have to defend your belief. You can really see what's up, right? So keep on adding space between what you believe is true and what the unknown is. The unknown is your friend. Okay, as long as you keep evolving, as long as you brave on and soldier on through all the obstacles that are put in your path. A great Stoic said the obstacle is the way. And on my journey, I have come to believe that may be so. Have a great day. Namaste. I'll see you on the path.